Welcome to a Hat Classic Wednesday.
Who's got a little duck on him?
I've got a little duck on me. It's quite a substantial duck considering
it looks like my duck.
the golf
It's
ball
not.
size.
My balls are hidden in your balls again. Playing a bit of golf with friends.
What do you think of this?
One day we'll play it with friends.
Golf with your friends! No.
As a
What,
as
as a
like
jingle?
Yeah, it's just like a permanent jingle on every video we do.
Really good.
Boing.
Regardless,
Oh, Long
regardless
Johnson.
of what we're playing or doing.
Pa.
Yeah, I think we should use a golf with friends specific. Oh, that was close.
Boing.
Guessing it was just a full power boing badoink.
Hello,
Did I bounce
Nigel.
properly? No. Fucking hell, man.
Wow, I thought I was going to be the bad one on
the
this.
bad ball.
Oh, double bogey. It's a lot easier to not do the ramp on the left.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the flag's right there.
Yeah, but you don't get the satisfaction.
Did you get it in?
Yeah.
Via that.
Yeah.
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 I'm not going to make any claims about winning this time. I feel like that jinxed me last time.
Yeah.
And just because it's stupid to say that, because
Oh,
I'm definitely
wow.
going to lose. I just don't have the geometrical mind.
You have the
that
melons.
You guys have. You have that mind.
I don't
mean
have
geometric?
a
You see those
mind. What are you
angles.
talking about? I've got
You can see
nothing
them.
up here. I'm terrible at this kind of thing.
You're good at pool.
My angles are curved and weird
Curvaceous.
looking.
Yeah, pa.
I actually struggle with that the most, I'd say.
Boink.
Visualizing shapes and things like that is
What, any shape, like 2D
well,
or 3D?
just like
What numbers?
I'm not
Visualize
very good
numbers?
at drawing things like I don't know, I'm just not very good at
seeing ahead.
seeing exactly, yeah, like seeing something, how something's going to be if I do it a certain way. I'm just terrible at that. I'm much more effective.
Hole in one!
Oh, what?
I think I have a very low IQ.
That dude got a hole in one.
That dude, it's me.
That dude.
That dude.
Hole in one.
That dude. It's not hard.
So
Don't
if
say
you were
that.
to like, say for
I got it in
example,
2.
come up with a new,
What the hell are you doing down here, Ross?
a
Yeah, go on,
new
drop.
It was a
truck
mistake.
design
Go on.
Yeah.
in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
You can't picture it.
Well,
All I see is a Cybertruck.
well, yeah, that's not a new truck design, is it? That's somebody else's truck design.
Huh?
I can picture somebody else's truck design, sure.
Come up with a new one.
A better design than the kind of
Not better, but just a new
a
one.
new one.
It's hard to do
think,
better
you know,
than
like-
Can we
a
give it
billion-dollar
wings?
company.
My strength is my memory and applying my memory. I'm not very good at creating new ideas. That's why I just regurgitate things badly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And why we're still doing golf with your friends.
Yeah, and that's why I'm bad at golf with my friends. I've got a low IQ, all right?
Yeah, it's the
Do you
lower-
need a high IQ to play this game? Because
Yes.
again, I'm out.
Well, they say that
Yeah.
IQ is linked to a person's ability to imagine and manipulate shapes in space in your head, right? So,
Right, okay.
like your ability to problem solve using spatial thinking is usually a good indication of high IQ, intellectual quotation, or whatever the hell it means.
Wow.
I was going to ask, do you know what IQ stands for?
Intellectual quotient? Quotient?
Low IQ, clearly.
Do you know?
No, I don't. No.
Right, okay.
Also low IQ.
Also low IQ. Ross, do you know what IQ stands for?
Also low IQ.
Okay, I'm going to say intellectual
Um,
quotient. What does
Okay.
IQ stand for?
okay, what are we going for? This is how we. I mean, we've
The
failed
intellects quiz.
Yeah, short for intelligence quotient.
test. Quotient. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Or
And how
quotient.
reliable are those things?
Whoever
Like
made
those-
that up sounds like a real
As in, like, in
boffin.
terms of someone's intelligence, is it a good measure, or is it kind of like just a very much an approximation of general
it's,
things?
It's a measure of certain skills, basically. But like, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that would say that intelligence goes beyond spatial reasoning. You
Sure.
know, like
Yeah.
there are lots of other
But
ways.
you've got to measure something, right?
Well, this is it. It's. I think it's probably like a way that people have found to measure a difference in capability between people. But again, I think intelligence is extremely subjective.
Yeah, I'm actually super intelligent in a very niche way.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You might
How
be.
is that, Trump? How would you?
He's
prove
really good
that?
at shitting his
How
pants.
would you prove that
Understanding my
intelligence?
biological body.
there's
yes.
a guy.
And utilizing it to its maximum efficiency.
See, I think that's definitely
Okay,
a form
right.
of intelligence. If you can fully understand how you work and how you think and how your body reacts
Blam.
to things, then that's very useful.
Imagine having full control of your emotions in that way.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like,
Imagine
I'm
being
gonna
able to
turn
stop
on
your heart with your
happiness.
brain.
That's just dying, Ross.
I'm just saying.
Just
Imagine
dying.
having that power to just go. You know what? I want my heart to start or beat at a certain
God, this is
BPM.
like, is this random?
You know,
What's the
Go on.
plan?
if you could be like,
Um,
I want to be at 40 BPM right now.
Well, there are people that can slow their hearts down
Yeah.
through, like, concentration, meditation, all that sort of
Focus
stuff.
crystals,
I'm not
yeah.
sure what.
Can they stop their heart?
Well, I don't think they have direct
Wow.
control over their heart. They just
Wow,
have
okay,
control
I mean,
over their
how
body to the
smart are
point
they
where their
then?
heart
How
slows down.
smart could they be?
Yeah, the low
Super
IQ.
smart. I think we need
Not
to
that
worry
smart, no.
about heart stopping it. Super intelligent people. They walk into a room, tell you something absolutely mind blowing, then stop their own heart, and collapse.
I'm out. Yeah.
Look what I could do.
Wow. He stopped his own heart straight
Oh,
away.
God.
Everyone.
So intelligent
This guy is ridiculous.
in that way.
Just only in
Everyone's
the heart
clapping.
stopping way.
Wow. He
You
just
may
had a
have
heart attack, guys.
solved the
We're all-
climate crisis, but I can stop my heart.
Everyone's there applauding, just like, yeah, wow, he's what a genius.
What do you think
The
you're smartest
Doctor's
at?
just like,
what's
a heart attack.
What's your field of intellect?
What you mean, like
What do you think
specialist
you're really
subject?
good at?
Like mastermind specialist
Or just
subject?
no,
or-
not specialist not like knowing things.
Right.
Yeah.
But like what are you good at?
Oh,
No.
fuck.
hard,
No.
isn't
It's very self-indulgent to
Not if I ask you.
extol.
Yeah,
your...
I mean, you're good at the military stuff, if that was a thing
What?
to be good at.
No, I'm not. Not in comparison to a person that's in the military. What is even in the military
Wow.
stuff?
I don't even know. I mean, it's just
It's a weak. That's a weak
That's a
one to
hobby,
start
I
with,
guess.
Ross. And you've somewhat insulted me by saying that
apologies.
is my
Okay,
strongest thing.
You're good at.
Eating your toenail clippings.
Yeah, I don't eat my toenail clippings. I don't do that.
You're
All
quite
right?
a good. You fight midgets in your spare time, right?
What?
Can't
I mean,
say
you can't
that.
say that, but you do.
Well,
You can't.
unless you're talking about
does.
either midget gems or the car, the MG midget.
Yeah, the MG midget.
I fight
So-
cars. That
He
doesn't sound
fights
like a very good
vehicles.
thing at all. I go out
Doesn't
into
make
the, I go out into the street and I fight cars
Vehicles, yeah.
like a dog.
Oh, what? I powered
Ross,
it.
what do you think your best? What's your best field?
I don't know. It's not. I don't have a field.
God,
that
I'm stuck in
specifically that good
such
at.
an annoying
Okay,
spot.
I mean,
Easier.
obviously, like, I don't know. Is it dumb to say making videos?
Yes.
It's dumb to say that. Okay.
YouTube's not a career, Ross.
No, not YouTube specifically, but like, I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at editing. I'm passable. That's what I know.
I'd
I'm
say
good
like
at.
something less specific.
If someone
than
gave
that.
me stuff to work with, I could do that.
But like what? Like become like zoom
Manipulating.
out from that. Like
Yeah.
less specific. Like would you say that then
terrible at maths.
organizing things or like putting things in their correct places or like I'm so fucking stuck on this bastard corner and Ross is just in the same
Creatively.
spot as me.
I'm just trying not to. Yeah.
Oh my god! I just keep
I
going
really
to the
just
same
roll over the
fucking
edge.
places.
Yeah.
I don't want to go here.
Visualize the difference.
Definition of insanity.
All right,
yeah.
I'm not.
Whoop.
If I don't get to the end,
Yeah.
do I get 12 strokes anyway?
Yeah. I
You
think
get
it's-
14.
For fuck's
You get
sake.
2 more.
14 big boys.
Oh fuck
Look
you!
at that. I just
This
got-
is such bollocks.
Did I get?
what?
Oh, I just got it in. Just got it in.
How?
Snuck it in.
Oh, 7. I saved
Right to the
myself there.
bottom because I was in a fucking
Literally.
stupid place.
Really.
God, I'm
rooted.
angry.
Um,
Remember why I
Maybe
hate
that's your specialty.
what? Just getting angry almost
Just
instantly.
being angry.
At the flick of a switch, I'm just
Just
irritated.
turn that on. It's impressive.
God, it's genuinely a struggle to see what I'm good at now.
Maybe that's
now
why
I feel
we haven't got a
extremely.
million subs.
Yeah.
Well, that's evidence of
Maybe-
being shit at.
Maybe you're good at
our
not
job.
being good at anything.
Master of none.
I'm good at nothing.
Just a master of
I'm
none.
just fantastic at
Not
nothing.
even
Fuck.
jack of all trades.
How do I like
I'm the
start
best
from
at
the
nothing.
start
Why?
again?
Oh!
I'm not good at anything in particular.
Don't worry, I got 7 shots to make up for this.
So much wasted shots. I don't know, I'm 42 now because of that.
No!
Oh, he went right over.
Tell you what I'm bad at? Managing my frustration
Yeah.
and dealing with
that's
stress.
probably an easier question then. What do you think your your worst specialty is?
Come on, that's it. Gently.
What's your worst trait?
I'm much more interested in the top line of thinking than I am in actually doing the thing.
Just thinking. What, thinking about doing something
I much
versus
more
doing it,
enjoy
or-
debating and talking about something than I
Taking
enjoy
action.
actually doing it. You know,
Like-
I don't like grunt work.
Like
I-
most politicians, right?
Pretty much. You know, I'm a born manager troll. I'm a born bureaucrat. I like to talk about things. I like to tell
And
people
watch
when
other
they're
people do
wrong,
them.
and then I don't like doing the work to fix things. That is a huge
God,
part
you
of my
touch. identity.
identity. It's an issue, but also I think I can contribute in better ways than using my rubbish hands and my inability to judge shapes.
You got to find
Do you think you could build a house?
I could tell somebody to build a house.
I want a house.
I feel like I could do it, but it would take a very long time.
Oh, I don't think I could do it.
I don't think I
Fuck
could.
that.
I don't think I'd get past my own inability to do it. I get too frustrated at myself.
I think obviously you need a little bit of help in terms of maybe an electrician or something here and there.
I'm more worried about the
Plumber.
fact that I would probably cut wood at the wrong angles and nothing would fit together. Like that, like,
God,
electricians.
I've measured it completely wrong.
Honestly, I think I'd find the electrical element more simple because that's a system. That's a system of like, right, you need these RCDs, you need this kind of box, you need this kind of like cable.
That's like based on computing.
Yeah, exactly. That I wouldn't find too difficult. It's more the like,
because you got
all right, you need to build a roof.
You got an electronics, right?
Yeah, I got an electronics job.
So you know what you're doing.
Exactly. I mean, I built enough computers. That shit's like Lego,
It's just like Lego, yeah.
It can't be much harder to build a house's electrical system.
No. Do you want to do mine? When I move in?
No. Do you want to die? Do you want to touch your banister walking to bed one night and just get dangerously electrocuted?
Never let go. You never let go.
My survey says that my electrics are severely outdated and I should get a specialised electrician in to redo it all. So I got Alex Smith.
Hello.
He got an E in electronics.
Well, I got an E in GCSE electronics. But I have told you the story of why I got an E, right?
Yeah.
I ruined my project day 2.
Spoiled your ballot.
And the next 3 months of when I should have been working on it, I wasn't working on it. And I just submitted what I'd ruined on the second day. And that was it. And my poor electronics teacher was just losing their mind.
I did electronics for a bit. You know when you have to do all of them.
Yeah, then you
choose.
You switched to textiles, right?
Yeah, I did. I made a dodecahedron, which is quite impressive.
Why is that an electrical thing? Are you talking about?
No, with the lights and stuff in it.
Oh,
it was like a light up box.
Nice.
I was like,
with acrylic?
I wanted to find out how to make a stencil for a dodecahedron.
Right, just because you like the word.
Then it's like, how many sides can I do?
Is that a 24-sided shape?
That's a 10.
Is it? Or is it a 12?
It's a deer, female deer.
It's either 12 or 24, I think.
It's probably one of those, yeah.
Let me have a look.
That's why I went to textiles,
Dodecahedron. 12. It's 12 faces.
I made like a pizza cutter in
of octagons.
A pizza cutter.
Yeah.
You made a disc of metal and strapped it to a handle.
Literally, yeah.
Wow.
Well, that was
that must have taken ages.
That was in the classes where you had to take that.
Yeah. What was the other one called?
Design
DT.
technology.
Design technology. That's it. Yeah.
Maybe it was. Yeah.
And then there was a whole section on researching different pizza cuts and stuff.
Right.
And I found loads of these
ones?
designer just talking about kind of kitchenware and cool shit. And then they marked me down because a lot of the knives were they looked really quite violent, but they were well designed Japanese knives.
Layered metal.
But they were then you can't make that obviously because it looks like a lethal weapon.
The only thing that people want to make in DT.
It's not a Rambo knife.
We all want to make batarangs, right? Who doesn't want to make a batarang?
Well, yeah, of course. Why not? It's the easy thing to cut out with the jigsaw, right?
Yeah. You just cut the shape out, and bam, you've got a cool toy to play with.
Well, our woodworking DT teacher cut his own thumb off.
What?
Which one?
As a sign of protest or accidentally?
Remember Mr. Ferret?
Mr. Jarrett was his name.
Mr. No Thumbs.
Oh yeah, that was
his actual name was Mr. Jarrett. Mr. Ferret was his nickname.
Got it, Mr. Ferret.
God damn, he ended up getting with...
He jigsawed his own thumb off.
He ended up getting with either the textiles teacher or the electrician teacher. I can't remember. Textiles.
It was my form teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, you serious?
He was batting there, to be honest with him, wasn't he?
He was. Caught them in the closet, didn't we?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
my form did.
Disgusting. They should have been kicked out teaching forever, Trot. No love in here.
No love.
No love in the classroom.
Especially between textiles and woodworking.
He was DT, right?
He was woodworking, yeah.
Jarrett the Ferret.
Jarrett the Ferret. He cut his own thumb off on the jigsaw.
Did you have any fun names for your teachers, Ross?
Not really. Nothing that was really stood out.
Did you have a teacher called Mr. Bus that you locked in the toilet and said you're going to miss the bus?
His name was actually Mr. Bus. And we also had a guy called Mr.
No, we didn't, no.
Mr. O'Nions that was also...
I didn't do that, I want to say.
No. Oh, of course you didn't.
I mean, if you got to the point where you're getting locked into a cupboard by your own students, you probably shouldn't be in teaching.
You should...
He was like an older guy, like 50 or 60 or something like that. I felt really bad for him.
Did you? That's not your job, though.
I can still feel bad for people.
You can.
It's not my job. It's my emotional reaction.
It's not your job to feel bad, you son of a bitch.
For me, yeah, it's true. It's your emotional reaction. You're a very emotional child.
I was just feeling bad for someone.
I know I couldn't handle secondary teaching. The kids in secondary school.
They didn't give a fuck.
Horrific, right?
Yeah.
And it's a really complicated time for people.
Which way are you going, Troy?
I wouldn't want to do it. But then when people go into teaching and they're fucking terrible at dealing with children, it's like, what are you doing here?
He was a nice guy that got exploited by assholes.
Well, yes, but unfortunately, you can't be
But being an asshole teacher is also worse.
No, there are plenty of teachers out there that aren't assholes that can deal with asshole kids. There are.
What if he wants to do better? We don't know his backstory. Like,
No, we
why
know
he's in that
Trot, but we
position.
can review his performance and we can go, you, sir,
You missed the bus.
you missed the fucking bus because you got locked in a cupboard by your students.
Yeah, but they were particularly bad.
That's fucking crazy,
They
Trot.
also
How did you
locked
know
my
you didn't
history
drive?
teacher in a closet as well.
Yeah, and one of our French teachers got pushed down some stairs and broke her arm.
Yeah.
Gale.
by
Gale,
To name
Gale.
no names, but there was a woman with
Gale,
of the
Gale.
same last and
fuck's
first
sake.
name.
Are you serious?
Her first name was Gale. Her
Gale,
surname
Gale.
was Gale.
Like, where do they fucking find these people?
Gale.
Like she got pushed
Sorry.
down the stairs.
Bit of a
and-
Yeah, it's awful.
I mean, it is terrible.
Like,
but
looking back,
ultimately,
I don't
these
wanna
are
be that adult.
14-year-olds. Like, get
Kicking
some
out.
people in there that can fucking sort it out. You know,
Yeah,
don't. And I mean, I guess
Now
it's probably based
Oh my
on
God.
pay and all these other things. And I know it's crap, but that is the reality. And
It's the kind of school where it's like, oh, my mum used to be taught by this teacher. Like, they've just been there
yeah, for
you know,
ages.
for ages. Now it's like an art school.
Taking a psychological
Do you think they
beating.
train them for that kind of thing though? Like in terms of
I don't
difficult
know.
kids?
Good question.
I
No.
mean, there must be some aspect of training for
I
them.
don't think our like special help department was particularly good, like for
Right.
helping those that need.
Well, I think
you
he's
know,
talking about special training
But
for,
just
for any
for
teacher that
teachers.
takes on that role,
Oh, for
obviously
teachers.
that should be something that they have to prepare.
I mean,
for,
there
right?
was no
'Cause if you-
specialist teachers.
There must be
for
points where they want to
unruly.
fucking punch that kid so hard, but they know that they'll lose their job. As well,
Well,
as
actually,
face
I
other
saw
crime
one of my
charges.
favorite English teachers. I saw him get one of the kids in a headlock
Oh,
because the kid tried to punch him, and
Lovely.
so
I mean,
he
that
went.
subdues him. To be fair.
And he was like, "No, you fucking don't, son," or something. He didn't swear. He
Great way
said,
to
"No, you
subdue.
don't, son," and grabbed the guy and put him in a headlock. And it was a bit like, I
Whee!
mean, this guy definitely
Bloke.
needed to put him in a headlock, but at the same time, it was like, okay. I mean, he's just wrestled him out of a classroom.
What was his name?
I'm
Go on,
not sure
man.
I should say.
It's just
Well,
a first
yeah,
name.
no.
I
it
gotta
feels like-
protect
You
him.
got a first name?
Mister.
That's not his first
ah,
name.
That's
first
all I
name
did,
Mister. Second.
I think
name
he's retired
Mr.
now, Mr. Swan.
Mr. Mister.
Oh yeah, Mr. Swan was
The
great.
English teacher.
Don't roll all the
He
way.
was
don't
genuinely a
roll all
good
the way,
teacher,
Scott.
He was
and then
good.
he also wasn't afraid to fucking sort the fuckheads out now and then. The reality is they probably got a
That's
horrible home life and are probably beaten at home, and that's
Ugh,
very sad. But at the
yeah.
same time, it disrupts my learning, you know.
And Mr. Swan.
And look at me, I came out an idiot because of those people,
Yeah.
because of those students.
And he can't think of shapes.
And I can't think of shapes.
I can't visualize a triangle.
Oh, I thought that was an entryway.
I didn't do any art at college, at school. Like as
Yeah,
in
that's the only way to
after
learn
year 9, I
shapes.
just went history and geography, and look what I learned from that.
I
Fuck
did.
all.
Is that not
I
allowed?
did art.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I gained much from it.
Did you learn shapes though? That's what
I
art's all
did,
about, right?
I did a cool piece actually where a lot of people were baffled by it, which was great. So it was a success. I did a piece of paper that looked like a comic strip,
Right.
and on top of that, I drew some still life pencils, which looked like they were on the paper.
Oh, so you did some
Classic.
like hyper
Everyone was like,
realism
"Oh, I
stuff.
just want to look at the comic underneath it," and they tried to pick the pencils up,
Oh, nice.
and they couldn't because I drew
It
them.
was just a prank.
See, you
An art
did
prank.
gain something from art then, in that it kind of gave
Trolled
you that
everyone.
ability to think about things and like how to fuck
Yeah,
with
but
people.
I could have thought of that idea.
in a way, yeah.
Yeah, but
without-
you engaged with it at least.
Yeah.
You know that. Look, think about all the fucking classes you just did not engage with at school.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're just like, this is literally a waste of time. Like I know I need to know this, but I'm not going to know this because I am not engaged with it at all.
Yeah,
Like, I guess that's the upside of some
like math.
yeah, pretty
Just
much.
because it's fucking,
It's maths.
it's taught
I hate when
in
people
such
say
a
math.
boring way. Like math is not taught in a fun way ever.
No.
I
Also,
don't.
oh.
I appreciate it's difficult.
My maths teacher had like halitosis or something. It was
Oh,
and
no.
would take breaks in lesson to go and have a cigarette.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
he stank so much that it was just like whenever he came up
Unbearable.
close, he would. It's almost like he knew. So to a point where he would use that as a kind of a just. He'll come close. What are you doing, boy? Hey, the Pythagoras theorem isn't like that. Oh,
God.
fuck! Please, I can't
Leave
learn
me
this while you're
alone.
doing this. I just can't.
Yeah, I never.
You stinky prick!
I never had a good maths teacher. Well, I mean, never had a maths teacher that could teach me. But then again, I am quite bad at it by
The
nature.
unteachable man, they called him.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm unteachable.
They didn't anticipate us all having a supercomputer in our pockets.
I actually watched that animation. Do you guys watch that calculator animation again? Somebody posted on our Reddit of like the one where we're talking
show
about.
your workings.
Yeah,
Show your workings, you bastard.
It's like, why? I'm always going to have a calculator on me.
Yeah.
And we were basing this on the solar panel calculators as well. It's
Yeah.
this calculator is going to work until the sun goes out forever. And when the sun goes out, complex math is going to be
It's
the
not
least of my problems.
Something I'm concerned with.
So, like, yeah.
Unless you leave your calculator at home.
Well, yeah, but now we all have phones that are even better.
But they're not solar powered.
No, they're not, Chop,
They
but
aren't
we charge them religiously. I mean, again, if we do get into a position when we're on like a desert island, all our phones are dead.
Yeah. We'll eyeball it.
Yeah, we'll eyeball the
What's the
complex
measurement?
math.
I'll eyeball it because,
don't
dear
know.
God, like, look, I'm in a desperate situation. I need to make a canoe.
I can tell you right now, you don't want to eat a lot of coconuts because they give you diarrhea.
But if Sam has 5 coconuts...
Can you drink the coconut
You
milk?
can, but
And
it's not a good mainstay.
Not
So
a
you
good
can
one.
you can start on it, but if you start drinking too much of it, it's gonna just fuck you over more.
I hope this is really relatable for all the school kids that are watching. us.
Yeah, I can tell you some usable information, guys, with dubious sources.
That's what your specialty is.
My specialty
You
is
have
what?
a base knowledge in everything. You know something about everything.
Jack of all trades, master
Even
of
if it's
none.
a lie.
Master of none.
You-
Even if it's a lie,
You're
it sounds
convincing
like
enough to seem like you know what you're talking about.
Well, maybe that's my talent.
That's your talent.
Forceful opinion.
You know enough
Stating opinion is fact.
to sound like you know what you're talking about. So you're a politician.
I'm a politician.
At heart.
But then again, politicians are very trained in saying nothing that they haven't already been schooled to say.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you
which,
part of the club?
of what? The Bullingdon Club?
The Bullingdon
The
Club.
bullion.
It's not. The
Bullingdon.
It's the Bullingdon Club.
Bullion
No, I'm not,
Club.
Trot, and I really do hate
It's the math
institutions
club.
like that. If I was given the opportunity to join it, I probably would. But it doesn't mean... It probably doesn't.
But I wouldn't like it.
But I mean, it's just the fact they exist is just horrific, isn't it? It's just...
We're going to dictate how the world works.
People think that, like, it's not us and them, or, like, you know, there's no class division, all this sort of stuff. It's
just hidden.
a completely different world. Like,
hidden, right?
I had quite a few mates that went to private school and like, okay, some of them come out normal, but the vast majority of them, oh man, it's very weird when, like, you know, everybody's going on their second skiing trip of the year with the school, or they're all learning to do horse fucking polo.
Gives you a different perspective, doesn't it?
It is. It's a completely different perspective.
To the average Joe.
And when your life is really fucking amazing because you've got everything you want and your parents are just basically looking
Well,
after
sometimes
you and you
Your
live in an
stresses
amazing
are
house.
relative to that.
Yeah, it is. It's a completely different existence, and that's pretty fucking weird. And the
That's
idea
what-
that we all have to live the same life is ridiculous, really.
So why can't you visualize shapes?
Largely because I don't have the skill set. I look
It
at.
takes a lot.
Is it a skill set?
I think
To
it's
visualize
at the
shapes?
very least a skill.
So can you picture a triangle in your mind?
Yeah, I can do that. It's more like
And now it's just a...
I can
shape
visualize
of
basic
your
shapes,
left
Trot.
arm.
I'm not like that bad, but it's more like complex things where it's like, right,
That
what would
triangle is
would
green.
go good here? What would look right, or like how would this work geometrically, or what colors would go here? Like,
I'm pretty bad with colors.
I just don't know. I'm just awful at it. It's a miracle I can dress myself in the morning. Is all I'm saying.
Right. I guess I put trousers on.
Should I put
Do-
trousers on?
Does a t-shirt
Can
go
you
with the
visualize the
trousers?
shape though?
I've got a few basic rules. Does it fit roughly? Is it clean?
Have
Am
seen
I
it
clean?
on
Does
male,
it stick to the wall?
Am
is it
I clean?
on male fashion advice?
At the very least, you can shower once a day, right? That's that's the
basic.
baseline personal hygiene for others.
Can you visualize a
Can you put
shower?
on
then?
and apply deodorant?
Yeah,
Of course.
exactly. Apply deodorant. I know it's not natural.
Liberally.
Brush your
but,
teeth.
like, fucking hell. Brush your teeth twice a day.
Wipe your arse
Use
as well. Don't forget to
antiperspirant,
wipe.
shower
because
once a day.
They should wipe as well.
Do that.
If they don't wipe, there's something wrong.
You have the base needed to interact with people,
And
because there are
then-
people out there who fucking stink.
There's also people that don't care about smell, but
There are.
a lot of people
Yeah.
do care about smell. So maybe just don't
Yeah, do it
Yeah.
for others.
don't upset people.
If
by-
you can't smell yourself, that's irrelevant. Still have a shower, you know, like
and put some deodorant on just to
Yeah.
be safe, because you probably
you're-
smell.
I mean, it's a real PSA,
If-
because
if
in
you're not
our
u- if
world,
you're not
we
used to
encounter
doing
people.
it-
It's just like, dude, you look greasy. Like,
Like,
I know I look greasy, but
to
this is
spend
because I
any
use
time at any
moisturizer.
convention ever, regardless
Oh
of
my
who
God.
or what it is.
If
Just-
You'll find someone.
If you live in an establishment, there are usually cleaning facilities. Make use of them.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you can't, if you don't have a shower and things in your house, then fair enough.
I
Like,
think you'll learn to enjoy showering.
I
as
don't
well.
know what
Look at that,
houses wouldn't
112.
have a shower though.
that's a nice limit. That's nice. Which houses wouldn't have a shower? Well, there's certainly people I know that live in places with showers and they can afford to buy soap and they still smell.
Or they're in a place where there's like
look
tons
like
of
shit.
people and they couldn't get through the queue of people to to start their day.
So I guess should we leave the episode with a question asking if people shower or keep
Did
up
you
with
apply
regular
deodorant
100?
this morning?
Did you apply it?
Let us
Yeah.
know.
Specifically antiperspirant as well. Just spraying links on your clothes.
Antiperspirant's good stuff.
It's
If you
really useful.
didn't-
Roll on is great.
If you didn't do any of those things this morning, don't come near me.
Yeah.
Just don't come near me.
No.
Wash.
I got a really sensitive nose.
And if you're a big person or a person that sweats a lot, wash more.
Yeah.
Because personal hygiene, people.
Invest in a sponge on a stick.
Sponge on a stick.
Sponge on a
Yeah,
stick.
or a rag
Or
on a
a
stick.
rag on an
Whatever
oar.
works. A rag on an oar.
Maybe I'll clean you if it's on a long stick.
Well, you're washing a car. In some, it's just
Anyway, this is a really weird episode of what's this? A hat classic?
it's a hat
it's
classic.
hat
Golf with your
classic.
friends, of course. If you want to list classic hat films games, put them in the comments as well.
Here's
And
the
maybe we'll play
schedule. There it is. So subscribe for the rest of that. And tomorrow, obviously, we've got a Gmod day, and hopefully
Yeah.
that's all working fine.
Fingers crossed, eh?
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video tomorrow.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.